Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy CBS, and today I got a brand new video for you guys today. First of all, I just want to say thank you to every single one of you guys. My last YouTube video, which was the deck profile on this build, reached over 1.3k views, and it hit the goal of 20 likes for this part 2 video. It hit like 30 something likes, and I just want to say thank you to every single one of you guys who watched the video, interacted, like, comment, and subscribed. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm gonna be striving to be pushing out for as much content for you guys as possible. I have been busy at the moment with things like work, but I'm gonna be pushing out as much content as I can possible for you guys today. And this is the promised combo video that I'm gonna be making for you guys. Basically, this is I'm gonna show you guys some quick and easy combos with the deck profile, using the cards from my last video. Link in the description if you guys haven't watched it yet already. And basically, I'm gonna talk about like all the things you need to make the combos, things you should worry about, or things that you should be cautious of during the combos. If you're trying to learn weak points on what to hit for heroes, this could be a good video for players that don't necessarily play heroes, or just if you're like a new hero player just trying to pick up the deck and you're trying to learn new combos, especially with the new support. There's a lot of different cards that you could combo off with. So I do know heroes is one of the biggest archetype, and things could get a little bit complicated. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys this combo video. I'm gonna try to keep it as not as complicated, but just very easy, simple combos that and some variations, along with like shortcuts or expanded versions that I will go into detail throughout the video. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. I also wanted to give you guys a heads up before I start off the combos with saying that there will be a new series that I want to start, and it's going to be called Heroes 101, which is basically a new series where I'm going to be showcasing every type of hero monsters when it comes to E heroes, mass heroes, D heroes, vision heroes, evil heroes, etc. And I'm going to show off and try to like explain the lore, the background of the archetype, and also give you guys some combos and the basics, so that way you guys could get a gist for all you new Yu-Gi-Oh and old returning players that are trying to get into heroes and that are interested in building the deck right now, because the deck has received a lot of reprints recently as of sort, with sets like Ghost from the Past, Legendary Duelist Season 3, Power of the Elements, a bunch of new reprints and supporting cards that have been added. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the combos. Excuse me. Allergies have been going crazy recently. So first things that I wanted to show you guys are the main combo pieces. So I was trying to figure out which cards are most important to showcase throughout the deck, and I've come to the conclusion that these 4 are the most important cards to create your combos. Most of these cards are like 2-card or 3-card combos. Some are 1 card, but really most of these cards, it's gonna be like at least 2 cards generally. So these two, Crosskeeper and Vision Hero Ferris, are going to be our key extenders. Ferris helps us get bodies on board and fuel your grave. Crosskeeper gives you draw power and allows you to get a special summon, which I'll go into every single one of these in it of its own to explain all the details and like all the combos you could do with it. But yeah, and then these two are what I would call like probably the best 2 cards you could start off opening hand with when playing heroes, either Hero Lives or Fusion Destiny. Just being honest, using Hero Lives, a lot of times you are gonna get Ash, but when it does resolve, it is amazing. It is a 1-card combo. So does Fusion Destiny. So yeah, let's go ahead and basically I'm gonna do some test hands just to show you guys some things that you could do with the with the deck. I did change the deck a little bit since the last time you guys saw the video. I added an extra card to make it 40, to make it 45, and yeah, I'm trying to playtest and figure out what the right number is right now, but I'm thinking 45 is low key gonna be the move. Just cause the card that I added is just something that I wanted to showcase. Okay, so let's say this is your opening hand going first. So usually you would think Fusion Destiny is a good starter. I would advise not to go with Fusion Destiny just because when activating Fusion Destiny it does lock you into darks. But I'll go ahead and show 2 combos with Fusion Destiny. But first, let's go ahead and showcase the star MVP of the deck, Crosskeeper. Crosskeeper just released in Power of the Elements, and it is a fantastic card for any E-Hero or Neospatian in deck. Basically, so what I can do is, during my turn, so we'll go off with one of my favorite combos. And the only 2 cards you really need with this combo is Crosskeeper or Stratos. So you would activate Crosskeeper effect, pitching it, special summon your Stratos. So with special summon Stratos, activate Stratos effect to search. And again, there's 2 options you could do. You could either, if you already have any other hero cards in your hand, you could go ahead and search Ferris. But at the end of the day, with Ferris, your goal is to summon Vion. So if I have a hand like this, I would just search Vion. Then we're going to normal summon Vion. Activate Vion's effect on summon to Foolish. We would then Foolish Shadow Mist. New chain start Shadow Mist effect to add a poly. And then afterwards, activate Vion's second effect. Ban or Shadow Mist effect to not add a poly, but to add a liquid, add a hero, any hero. In this case, I would be searching for Liquid Soldier. Activate Vion's effect, banish Shadow Mist, then add poly. Sorry, sometimes you mix them up. And then afterwards, we will go ahead. We would go ahead and activate poly. We would poly off Liquid and Stratos. And then we will go ahead and special summon Sunrise. And then on the summon, we are going to activate Chainlink 1 Crosskeeper, Chainlink 2 Liquid, Chainlink 3 Stratos. So with that, you are drawing 5 cards. We are adding a Miracle Fusion. And then chain 2 is Liquid and chain 3 is Crosskeeper. They both do the same thing, except one draw 2 discard, and then the other one's draw 2. Crosskeeper is draw 2, send to bottom of the deck. Liquid is draw 2, send discard a card from hand. So so we would draw 2. We added a Ferris. I would just pitch one of the Ferrises, and then we draw another 2 with Crosskeeper. With this, I would honestly just send back the Ferris, or actually, there's a lot of ways you could go with it, but I would honestly just send the Ferris, and then with that, just with Crosskeeper and Stratos, you have a Sunrise, Vion. And you still have 6 cards in hand. You have a Mass Chain to go into a Dark Law, a Honest Neos to protect your Dark Law, and you also have a Fusion Destiny to go into DPE. So that's for my first combo. There's gonna be a lot of combos, guys, so be prepared. So yeah, this is probably one of the first really quick and easy, straightforward combos. Alright, guys, sorry, I'm trying to segment these combos so that way the video doesn't get dragged out. So I'm gonna cut and just add each combo videos section by section, so that way you guys can try to get as much concise to get the most concise and most consistent video for you guys. All right, so let's do second test hand. We're starting off with Rhoda, Crosskeeper, Denier, and another Crosskeeper. Okay, cool. So guys, again, essentially when you have this deck, we're running 3 Crosskeeper, 3 Hero Lives, 2 Fusion Destinies, and 3 Ferrises. If you get at least 2 out of those 4 combos, you're gonna get full combo all the time, unless you get like heavily hand trapped or something happens. So obviously we would start with Rhoda, just because you can only activate or not Rhoda, with Hero Lives, because you can only activate it when you have 0 monsters on board. So we would go Hero Lives, pay half your life points, and you have either the choice of adding Poly, or either the choice, you have a couple options, either going into Stratos to search, Shadow Mist into adding a mass change, turning into a Dark Claw, special summon Blazeman, add a Poly, or like a Honest Neos if you really wanted to, but I don't. Or actually, no, sorry, not Honest Neos. Or you could even go into like, it's a level 4 low, or you could go into like Liquid Soldier or something like that. But I don't. But usually you would never go into Liquid. It's just gonna be one of those 3, just depending on your hand. So with this hand, honestly, I would go ahead and go into Shadow Mist. So again, when it comes to Crosskeeper, if you have Crosskeeper and Shadow Mist, or Crosskeeper and Stratos, or Blazeman, you could create an insane hand. So we would Hero Lives in the Shadow Mist, activate Shadow Mist effect on summon to add Poly, or to add mass change. Afterwards, we would activate Rhoda, search. I would personally go ahead and search for Stratos, just because we still don't have normal summon and we have Crosskeeper. Go ahead, activate Crosskeeper's effect, special summon Stratos, activate Stratos effect, and go into in search of Ferris. Then we will go ahead and activate Ferris effect, pitching Denier for cost to special summon itself. Then on summon, activate Ferris's effect. And mind you, this is 3 monsters on board, all special summons you haven't normal summoned yet, and you have a mass change. So if they have Imperm Veiler on any of these 3 cards when you activate their effects, you could mass change them into a Dark Claw or a Blast. And so we would go into Ferris's effect, special summon Increase, activate Increase effect, targeting Ferris to special summon, activate Increases effect, and then Increase with special summon Vion. Then Vion, same thing as the first combo, guys. This is just the more extended version. Vion's effect, I would then go ahead and send Mally, because you can't, we already activated Shadow Mist effect, so I would pitch Mally, and we already have Denier, so we have Mally set to grave. Activate Vion's second effect, banish Ferris to add Poly. We have 3 cards in hand, still have normal summon, and we have mass change and Poly now. I would personally, you could either I would go then activate Malicious effect to special summon another D-Hero Malicious. Then we would link off Mally and Increase into extra hero Crosskeeper, activate Crosskeeper's effect, targeting Denier. Denier's effect on summon, reset Mally to the top of the deck, activate Crosskeeper's effect, pitch Denier to search. And then I would go ahead and search for Liquid. Then you can link off Stratos and Crosskeeper into Wonder Driver. Then we're gonna go ahead and activate Poly using Vion and Liquid Soldier into Sunrise, and then we're gonna chain. This is the infamous chain 5. Chain 4 combo. That's probably what most is. This is the bread and butter of the deck, essentially. So chain 1 Wonder Driver, you could target poly or mass change. I would target poly in this situation. Most of the time you will be going into poly. So targeting poly. Chain 2 Crosskeeper, chain 3 Liquid, and chain 4 Sunrise. So we would go ahead, add Miracle Fusion for our following turn, and I'll go ahead and show off combos with Miracle Fusion later on. Same thing as last combo, Liquid. So we're gonna draw 2, discard 1. I would discard the Ferris. Draw 2 more Fusion Destiny. That's insane. We could go ahead and send. Honestly, we don't necessarily need to, but honestly, just for the video, we'll send a mass change. We don't really need to do much about it, and then or worry too much about it, just because this is just one certain combo, and then Wonder Driver resets the poly and sets it, and you can still activate it because it isn't a quick effect. So you could, if you place a normal spell, you can still activate it. And not only is this combo, is the Chain Link 4 insane, you add Miracle, you're drawing 4 cards and putting cards back to your deck. You have poly set. So like again, I have Fusion Destiny. I could just Fusion Destiny and go into a DPE, or I still have Mali and Denier in my grave. So we'll go ahead and keep comboing off. So let's go ahead and activate Mali's effect again. And then we will go ahead and activate Denier's effect in the grave to revive itself. Sorry guys. And then we will activate Poly, fuse Mali and Denier into DPE, and we have and then we can also set mass change and imperm for the following turn. Personally, I like to set my mass change if I ever special summon Shadow Mist, just because the following turn when you send Shadow Mist and turn it into a Dark Law, you can activate Shadow Mist's effect to search a hero card. So you could search like a Honest Neos or a Vion or a Stratos, whatever you need just for your follow-up turn. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and get on to the next combo. This is combo number 2. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a combo using just Fusion Destiny. There's gonna be 2 combos I'm gonna showcase. This is one of my favorite ones. It's also one of the most slept on ones. So you could have you know, it could be opening hand. It doesn't matter what other opening cards you have. If we look at it, it's already a good hand. But let's just say you open kind of bad and you have to open up with Fusion Destiny, or you're against a deck where, like, you know, Dark Law is insanely broken and would just kill the deck. We would activate Fusion Destiny. We will go ahead and send your Mali and your Shadow Mist to the grave to special summon Destiny Hero Dangerous. We won't activate Shadow Mist effect. We would then trigger activate Mali's effect. Special summon your other Mali. And we would link these 2 into Crosskeeper. Activate Crosskeeper's effect, targeting either Mali or Denier with special summon back Dangerous. Activate Cross Crusader's effect. You with Dangerous as well, if you do have like a card in your hand that you wanted to pitch off, you could activate Dangerous's effect, send a card to the grave, and then add and then go ahead and like dump your Denier or your in some cases Plasma, but most likely to send Denier, so that way you can reset Mali. Let's say I didn't draw Liquid Soldier and that, all right, let's say this was my opening hand. We would activate Cross Crusader's effect to tribute Destiny Hero Dangerous to search for Liquid Soldier. Then once you get Liquid Soldier, we will normal summon Liquid Soldier, activate his effect targeting Shadow Mist, special summon Shadow Mist, and then activate Shadow Mist's effect to go ahead and add a mass change to hand. So yeah, a super quick 1-card combo to help give you a guaranteed Dark Law. Yeah, and then so this is a really fun combo. It's also a really slept on combo because most people, when they see the Fusion Destiny, they're already gonna go ahead and expect the DPE, just because most of the time DPE is the correct play to go into. But you know, sometimes Dark Law just heavily kills a deck, and personally Dark Law is my favorite hero monster. Hopefully one day we could get a Starlight or like a Collector's Rare or something like that. I'm in search of an OT. Well, not in search, I'm kind of just waiting to be able to afford OTs. Subscribe. Thank you. Anyways, okay, so that is my first combo to go into a guaranteed Dark Law with just a Fusion Destiny. Just these two. Let's go ahead and show the Dark Angel lock. Now, mind you guys, I do have Dark Angel side decked. So I'm just gonna showcase it into the combo, just because I know Dark Angel is still very popular and is being ran in main deck by a lot of you hero players. I personally decided to take the route into side decking it, just because I found it as not always the guaranteed best option. But we will go ahead and show the what's it called? I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the Fusion Destiny Dark Angel lock. So if you guys are wondering what Dark Angel does, so let's say we have like these two in hand. Basically with Fusion Destiny, you would want to we'll send Denier. We can keep Denier in. Okay. So let's say there's an opening hand. With Fusion Destiny, you need to send you could summon any D hero monster from your extra deck, tributing the cost obviously. Dark Angel, to fit his requirements, you need to have three or more D heroes in your grave. And if there are 3 or more D heroes in the grave, you could discard this card. Then target one card in your one D hero in your graveyard. You would target Dark Angel, special summon it on your opponent's side of the field, and then all spells are negated. They are trapped into a Imperial Order. So yeah, Fusion Destiny could give you a guaranteed DPE, a Dark Law, which is a Macrocosmos, or a Imperial Order. Insane card. Hopefully it goes back to 3. If it does go back to 3, I'm gonna need to get my third OT. All right. So we're going to go ahead and activate Fusion Destiny. Unfortunately, let's just say we bricked the Denier in hand. So we would pitch Mali from deck and Denier. And then we will go ahead and go into our Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. We will go ahead and activate Mali's effect. Activate Denier's effect. Denier's effect on summon. Reset Mali. Link into Cross Crusader. Cross Crusader effect targeting Mali. Activate Cross Crusader's effect again, a search. And then again, if there's like a missing combo piece, like we have Ferris, so we could go ahead and we still also have normal summon, but we could go ahead and search Shadow Mist. And then go ahead and activate Crosskeeper's effect, or not Crosskeeper. We would activate DP's effect, pop itself in Crosskeeper, Cross Crusader. Sorry, I get those two mixed up. Now we have 3 D heroes in the graveyard. So we would go ahead and activate Dark Angel's effect, send, and then special summon it to your opponent's side of the field. Now your opponent is under Imperial Order. Good luck getting rid of that. Main weak point about this card is it is special summoned on your opponent's side. So one, when you, if like, for God forsake, but let's say Maxi came back to TCG, you special summon Dark Angel on their side of the field, they still get to draw one. Two, they have cards like Link. If they play a heavy Link deck or like a Link Climb and they have an out for this, they can link off Dark Angel into a like a Link Karibo, a Relinquish. There's a lot of outs to it, but or they could even just tribute summon Dark Angel into something. Really depends on the deck, but yeah, Dark Angel is really good against spell heavy decks, especially against like a deck such as Despia. This was like Hero's main out. So that is combo number technically number 4, since I showed you guys 2 combos here. Turning Fusion Destiny into either a Dark Angel or a Dark Law. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that neat combo video with Fusion Destiny. Most of the time, you're gonna go Fusion Destiny into either DPE or Dark Law, or sorry, into DPE or Dangerous. But most of the time, it's gonna be into DPE, or you're gonna use it to get yourself to end off with a Dark Law. It really depends on just what type of deck still get that same end board. I also wanted to show you guys what is the right word for it? Let's say we break the increase, but also it's like you can't add the Ferris, right? In some situations. So we'll go ahead and say we got the increase, but we drew Blazeman. Now guys, Blazeman is a very insane card right now, just because it is a card that people are going into right now. It surprisingly just got bought out recently, guys. I don't know if you guys picked it up. I think I mentioned it in my last video, but Blazeman is getting like really hard to find the secret rares. So you guys haven't picked them up yet, definitely go and get them right now before it's too late. So let's say we have like we'll ditch this. Let's say we have like, honestly, let's make it really bad. We'll say we have like a Mali, and where's a Ferris? Okay. Yeah. Let's say we just drew something like this. We drew all monsters. What's it called? We just drew the increase, and we can't get into Vion now. So what can we do? Well, with this hand, we have a couple options. First option would be activate Crosskeeper's effect, special summon Blazeman, activate Blazeman's effect to add Ollie. There we go. This is our Vion. That's basically it. Those of you guys who are wondering, the main goal with the Vision Hero package, that entire premise is to get Poly and to get a Foolish. Sometimes you just draw the monster cards and you don't, and sometimes you might just break the increase and you can't go into the blade. You can't go into Vion. With cards like Crosskeeper, and we're running Crosskeeper, Hero Lives, E-Call, and Stratos's. Blazeman is a super easy searchable card that can be no more special summon just to get your guaranteed Poly. And then again, we could do something like, let's go ahead and activate Ferris's effect to send Mali. We won't activate Ferris effect. We still have normal summon, so let's go ahead and activate Mali's effect. Special summon another Mali. And then we could go ahead, link into Crosskeeper, activate Crosskeeper's Cross Crusader's effect targeting Mali, special summon Mali, activate Crosskeeper's effect, tribute Mali, and we could go ahead and search for Liquid Soldier now. And mind you, we still have normal summon, guys. Poly. I usually always try to get rid of the increase whenever I have it in hand. Into Sunrise, and then we could go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3, or even before we poly, we could have linked these two off into Wonder Driver again, make it the Chainlink 5 combo. So again, poly these two off, or no, yeah, poly into Sunrise. Sunrise is Chainlink 3, so we would go ahead and add our Miracle Fusion, and then we get 2 draw 2s, draw 2, discard 1. Let's go ahead and discard the E-Call, draw 2, send a bottom of deck. And mind you, we still have normal summon. Worst comes to worst, let's say we didn't have Crosskeeper in that opening hand. So let's say we have like Stratos, Increase, Ferris, and like again just because we're running a heavy monster deck, and mind you guys, sometimes you might just draw a bunch of monsters. That's why having 2 polys is insane with this deck, just because I really think 2 polys is really staple for heroes, just because poly, if you draw 2, 3, 4 monsters and 1 poly, guarantee you can poly it into a combo piece and then kickstart your combos off with that. But again, let's say you got something like this, we don't even have to waste it, but we could activate Ferris effect, pitching increase, special summon Ferris, normal summon Blazeman, add poly, activate poly on Liquid and Blazeman into again our into our Sunrise. Chainlink 1 Liquid, Chainlink 2 Sunrise. Whenever you go into Sunrise, you always want to try to poly off Liquid off with it. I'm gonna go ahead and go into some like your follow-up turns go seconds, just to or actually no, there's no point in those. Actually, I might do a follow-up, a part 3 if you guys want more combos, but I'm basically giving you guys the generic combo pieces. What am I doing? I'm searching for a Miracle Fusion. Add Miracle Fusion and then draw 2, discard 1. Blazeman is an insane card, guys. I'm telling you guys this right now. I personally think that with cards like Crosskeeper, oh look, we got a Fusion Destiny, we already get DPE again. But yeah, okay. So those were some combos I wanted to show you guys when you guys bricked increase. I really wanted to talk about this topic just because excuse me, just because you know, the Vision Heroes was the best extenders and the best combo pieces for heroes for a very long time, and they still are one of the best. They were very expensive at one point. Ferris's were at like $40-$60. Increases were like $20, and I believe Vons were like $8. Just having needing multiple copy of these are insane enough, and these cards just got reprinted in Ghost Run in the past, so they're really cheap and easy to get in ultra rares. These are the original secret rares, but the Vision Hero package is one of the best extenders in the deck, and is probably one of the most consistent. Essentially, there's like this is why I'm going to go into my series where I'm going to talk about E heroes, Vision heroes, and D heroes. But the Vision Hero package is a very interesting package that was actually I don't know if it was ever shown in any of the animes, because I haven't watched any of the newer animes, but Vision Heroes were showcased in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX manga, and Astro Phoenix was actually playing with them. Yeah. So it's a very interesting what's it called, archetype within the heroes. Definitely one of the most consistent, and is something almost every hero deck is gonna always be running. People are testing out new ratios with Ferris and Increase with the introduction of Crosskeeper. Personally, I think Ferris is still one of the most best staples. Essentially, when it comes to the deck, these two are gonna be 2-card combos. You need this and another hero, this and an E hero, and then we have cards like Fusion Destiny and Hero Lives as 1-card combos, meaning these guys are the most important combos. And then again, we have normal summons slash special summons, such as, where is it? Such as Vion and Stratos, our two best opening starters. Most of which, he's at 3, he's at 2. These are guys that these two will extend into, or this will extend into this, leading to this. So the consistency in the fluidity that all of these cards have with one another work insanely well. Again, every other hero player is going to have their own personal preference on what they do, what their combos are. Some of the things I showed you guys might have been a little bit dragged out or a little bit too short. There's a lot of cards that you could add in between these to make the combo even further. There are other cards to like extend, or just to like cut the combo off shorter. I try to show you guys probably the most concise and the most consistent plays and hero combos that most people will go into. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for the combo video, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys can you guys picked up a few things or two, whether you guys are a hero player or not. If you guys are a new hero player, hopefully you guys picked up some nice new combos to be able to do on your opponent. And also, if you're someone who doesn't know much about heroes, you learn about some of the strong points and like some of the cards that hero players are going to go into. And then you can kind of get a gist of what to ash. Usually the 1-card combos such as Fusion Destiny and Hero Lives, you would want to hit it with your hand traps. Ferris and Crosskeeper are cards that you kind of have to let go on, but you have to pay attention on what to hit to know how to hit them properly. So yeah, there's a lot of different things in this deck that you could play around with and figure out what you like and what you don't like. I've been playing testing with this and I love this build. I think Crosskeeper is amazing. Even before Crosskeeper was introduced, we already had Ferris, Fusion Destiny, and Hero Lives. Having Crosskeeper is just insane right now, because a Crosskeeper is like having 6 Hero Lives and also having like a second Liquid Soldier, and we have 3 Crosskeepers, so it's like having 4 Liquid Soldiers, because Crosskeeper is essentially these cards in one. That's how insane this card is, because you could easily hero, because with Crosskeeper, let's say you have like Crosskeeper and Stratos, right? What do you normally do when you go and activate a Hero Lives? You Hero Lives, you're gonna special summon one of 2 cards. Either you're gonna special summon your Stratos or your Shadow Mist. One of these two. Most of the time you're dumping Shadow Mist, but a lot of times you might want to go into a Dark Law if you don't already have Mass Change in hand to guarantee your Dark Law. But usually, let's just say, again, we Hero Lives in a Stratos, or we could Crosskeeper in a Stratos, activate Stratos to search. Again, go into a Vion. We'll just I'm gonna go ahead and go to the end part to show you guys. Go into a Vion, add our liquid and add poly the liquid off with something else into your E-Hero Sunrise. We go into Sunrise. Crosskeeper is a draw 2, just like Liquid Soldier. So Crosskeeper is a Hero Lives and a Liquid Soldier combined into one. And that is why I think Crosskeeper is probably going to be one of the most meta cards heroes are going to receive. Certain builds I would say Crosskeeper wouldn't go good around would be with like D heroes, which is why I only run like 4 D heroes and have Dark Angel side deck. I could say stuff like you know, there's people like D Time, shout out to Mike. If you run heavy D heroes with like D draws with 3 Dark Angels and to like fuel your grave with D heroes to go into Dark Angel, you don't really want Crosskeeper. Main issue with Crosskeeper is that he's not actually a hero in and of itself, which I really wish Konami decided to make Crosskeeper a hero, because it would have been insane, because then you could pitch Crosskeeper with Ferris. But you know, I guess that's just one thing they didn't want to do. They just didn't want to make Crosskeeper a hero. And just because of that, we kind of have to run more E heroes, but I don't mind, just because E heroes are my favorite archetype out of all the heroes. So I think Crosskeeper is really, really good. Before Hero Lives and Liquid Soldier are 2 very staple and expensive cards actually. This is a 3 of. This is usually a 1 or a 2 of. I think 1's the perfect number. I don't think you really need 2. I feel like 2 would be too bricky. But yeah, Crosskeeper equals a Hero Lives in Liquid Soldier. And I think that again, with showing you guys my combos, some of my Crosskeeper combos, and just in general combos with heroes, hopefully you guys picked up and learned a lot of new things. Hope you guys enjoyed your videos. If there's anything you guys feel like I missed, or if there's any other combos you guys wanted to see, go ahead and type it in the chat and I could go ahead and show you guys in maybe a part 2. This is just kind of my part 2 to my build, just to show you guys the consistency with the build. I showed you guys like a couple, like 2 test hands, and just some like some of the combos you could activate with just 1 or 2 cards in the deck. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for allowing my last video to hit over 1,000 views. I am so in disbelief that we hit over 1,000 views and we hit like over 30 likes. So thank you guys so much. I believe we just hit like 30 subscribers. Hopefully we can keep growing. I'm gonna keep pushing out for more content, and I really hope you guys are enjoying it. Sorry if the video got a little bit dragged on. Sorry for like hearing me cough and stuff like that. My allergies have been like crazy recently. I've been like, and like the sniffles, I've been like really a little bit under the weather the past week, and I don't know what it is. I think it's just my allergies, but hopefully it's nothing too serious. Anyways, this is gonna be Seabass signing out. Yeah, have a good one, guys.